talaga bang may nananalo sa loto? Hindi ba naman pula yung laro? O baka naman ito ay moro-moro lang? Merong kayong plinanta na tao para tayaan ang lahat ng possible combinations. 280 million ang ginastos. Minus dun sa 640, may ganansya pang 360. Yun ay kayang palitan kung sino man yung taong may root access. Sino-sino po yung mga taong may root access sa inyo? Who are they? Give me the names. Diba dapat dalawa yan? Merong isang tao tapos merong isa na nakatago dapat sa safe.
Yes po.
Okay. Now, give me the names of the person na merong root access because I need to check his credibility. Umpisahan natin yung concern ng marami, yung pagdadagdag ng 500,000 sa nanalo ng December sa 649. Not only doon sa 649, kundi sa 642, 645, 655, and 658. Kasi nga po, yung pagdadagdag, pagkakarga ng big amount sa isang game, in this case sa 649, in the amount of 500,000 pesos, ay questionable. It is not a smart business practice. Let me remind you that PCSO is in a business of charity. Negosyo rin po ang PCSO. Walang negosyo sa buong mundo na meron na nga silang kita at yung kita nila ay ibabalik para isugal nang sa gayon papanalunin ng isang tao. Bakit kinakailangan magdagdag? In the case dun sa 649 noong December na game, I think napanalo yon, was it January? December and January. Nagdagdag ng 500,000 pesos. 500 million pesos. Now, let's start with that. Yung pong pagdadagdag, pagkakarga, augmentation o tawagin sa isang lotto game, ang reason noon ay para dumami yung mga mananaya. Matagal na ho ba na practice yun, Mr. Robles?
Good morning, Mr. Chair. First of all, let me add a little po dun sa promotion.
Okay. Pwede ba lahat kayo ay mag-oath taking muna by the COMSEC?
Those who were present last September hearing, that you swore also before na, di ba? Like Ms. Javier and Chairman Kuwa, you need not to take the oath anymore. Hindi na kailangan, sir. So the rest, yes, sir, the rest. No, sir. You were not here last September pala, sir. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth in this committee, in this public hearing? Yes. Thank you. Please.
Go ahead, Mr. Robles, General Manager, PCSO. The floor is all yours.
Good morning, Chairman. In December, way back in October towards the end of October, during our anniversary, the board has decided on our 89th anniversary, we increased all bets for 89 million. That is our way of promoting and celebrating our anniversary. This was taken from the prize fund, Your Honor, and which, as our records show, really increased our sales. And then, encouraged by that, for the December, knowing that we have a surplus fund for our prize fund reserve, the board has decided to create another promo. Ang tawag po namin, Handog Pakabog. No? This is really a marketing a marketing campaign to encourage more, and as a way of thanking the bettors to bet more and participate more para po pag-usapan yan at ngayon to excite the market. And I'm happy to inform you, Mr. Chairman, that for the last 30 days, bumalik na po yung ininvest namin doon, and we made 800 million po in net, not to mention the taxes po that it generated.
Okay, you made 800 million pesos out of that promo and marketing strategy na ginawa ninyo para to encourage the bettors, stimulate bettings. 800 million. Ang tanong ko po sa inyo, unang-una sa lahat, legal ho ba yun? Yung kayo po ay mag-augment sa jackpot ng mga lotto games ninyo coming from the prize fund. Like I said kanina, kita na po yun eh. Bakit natin ibabalik pa? At number 2, sabi niyo meron kayong surplus. Di, wow, kung meron kayong surplus, gamitin na lang natin dun sa mga very important projects. Ibalik natin sa charity, ibigay natin sa mga ospital, paggamot ng mga chemotherapy, kidney dialysis, so wheelchairs, ambulansya. Bakit natin ibabalik doon sa loto para pustahan at panalunan ng isa o dalawang tao? It's not a wise business practice. Do you agree? Kasi kung sa isang negosyo, hindi nila gagawin yun. Kasi kita mo na yun eh. Bakit mo ibabalik doon sa jackpot?
Mr. Chair, ang tawag po namin doon sa prize fund reserve, it is really meant, pag nagdidip, kunyari, marami hong tinamaan, it was really meant po to be part of the prize fund. So as you know po, Mr. Senator, our revenues are already appropriated by law. So talaga pong may paggagamitin yan. Ay kung hindi po namin gagamitin yun at the end of the year, it will be reverted back to as dividends and taxes, at yung kalahati po nun pupunta din naman po sa charity. Yan po ang mangyayari ron at the end of the year. But here we decided po to use it. So Mr. Chairman, it got the same results and more. Kasi pati ang taxes po na naibigay sa gobyerno, mas malaki po dito in the span of 30 days ng promotion namin. So I think, Mr. Chairman, by and large, it's a very successful promo. Yan po ang aming pong pananaw doon, because not only did we get the charity, but we generated more taxes po, and meron pa po kaming income from that.
Okay. Bago po kayo nag-decide ng board ng 89th anniversary nyo na mag-augment sa jackpot, sa lahat ng games, ng lotto games, sa jackpot, coming from the prize fund, did you do a thorough study para makita kung talagang dapat gawin yon? Meaning, yung pag-augment nyo ng 500,000 halimbawa sa isang game, would that generate more revenue para sa PCSO in terms of taxes, which nabanggit mo? Would that 500,000 maibabalik, yung inilagay nyo, maibabalik doon sa prize fund? Nag-invest ka kasi ng 500,000, right? So when you invest something, dapat ina-assume mo, na pag-aralan mo, o na-anticipate mo na yung 500,000 ibabalik. Kasi lalagay ka ng 500,000 sa 614 na halimbawa na games, i-augment mo, kung ang babalik lang dyan ay 10% o 15% o 20% o 50% pa, huwag na. Dapat kung nag-invest ka dyan ng 500,000 augmentation doon sa isang jackpot sa 649, dapat ang balik niyan, hindi lang 500,000 or more pa dapat. Ganun dapat ang mga ginawa niyo study. Kasi kung hindi, huwag niyo sana ginawa yon.
Mr. Chair, meron po kami pag-aaral dyan, but the rule of thumb po in lottery, ito po ay jackpot-driven. The more the jackpot is, the more they will come. Yan po ang basic.
I understand. Pero dapat ang jackpot is progressive. In all other countries in the world, progressive meaning yung jackpot ay lumalaki base sa mga tumataya, base sa dami ng taya.
Tama po, I agree.
Never in the world only in the Philippines, na yung jackpot ay dadagdagan hindi dahil sa mga taya, kundi dahil sa kinita na ng PCSO sa Prize Fund Reserve. You agree with me? Kasi sa lahat po ng mga
I agree, Your
games,
Honor. I agree, Your Honor.
progressive po yun.
I agree, Your Honor. It's called the snowballing. Tama po kayo.
Snowballing,
On
progressive.
a normal, on a regular basis, that is po what we do. Kaya nga po tinawag namin to, this is a promo po. Once in a while, they go into promotion po talaga. Mga lotteries po, they go into promotion to spur it up. Yung kauna-unahan talaga naman really is, for example, you really put it there. Sabi ko nga po, that is po part of the business decision na ginawa po namin, and we have here po the results that made us more money than what we invested. I think it's overall the 50% in 30 days po. Malaki na po yon sa aming tingin.
So, ang tanong ko, bago sa sunod ko katanungan, so yung 500,000 lembaw na in-invest nyo nung 649 games noong December na may nanalo 640 million, 500 million doon ay galing sa prize fund reserve. Nabawi nyo ba yung 500 million na in-invest?
Opo, with income pa po.
Magkano ang bumalik? Okay, para mapabilis tayo, 640 million yung price. So, ibig sabihin, 140 million lang ang na-generate mula sa mga mananaya. Simple mathematics to. Because the 500 million came from the prize fund reserve na in-augment.
Mr. Chairman, if I may.
Yes.
We added 472,750,000.
Well, you said sa previous hearing, 500 million.
Hindi po. 500. Well, it's rounded off kasi yung pot po binuo as 500,
Okay, sige.
500.
Magkano po
So hindi
kinat?
po yun yung exact dahil dati na pong meron yun eh.
Okay.
So we rounded it off para po madali
So,
naman.
magkano pong inad?
We ended 472,750,798. Ang na-generate pong sales niyan is 675,122,860 with an income of 202 million.
Teka muna, so bago kayo nag-augment ng 470 million doon sa jackpot ng 649, how much was the jackpot price prior to adding 470 million?
28. Yung normal po dyan would be 28 million po.
Hindi. Di ba nag-add po kayo ng 472?
Opo.
Bago niyo po dinagdagan ng 472, magkano po yung jackpot price?
Ito yung una. 28 million po, 249,201.
So 28 million.
Opo.
Okay.
So we added 472 million, and the sales from that promo, from that action po was 675,122,860, netting us 202,372,061 po.
So doon sa dinagdag yung 472, bumalik, magkano bumalik po?
675 po.
675 ang balik.
Opo.
So meron kayong gain na 100.
202 po. 202,372.
The reason why I'm asking that, Mr. Robles, ito yung issue. Sa 649, 14 million ang total combinations. Tama?
Opo.
You follow me? Lahat
Opo.
kayo? So 14 million combinations, you times that sa 20 equals to 280 million.
Opo.
Tama? So kung ima-minus mo yung 280 sa 640 kasi yun ang naging jackpot eh. Tama? Is equals to 360 million. So napafollow niyo pa ako. Now, lumilitaw ayon po sa mga taong nag-reply sa akin sa social media, mga taong nakausap ko, yung mga mananaya, pinalobo yung price, yung jackpot, para tayaan. At sino yung tumaya? At paano yung pagtaya? I will explain. Meron ba tayong ano rito? IT expert? ComSec? Do we have an invited IT expert? Baka pwede natin paupo yung IT expert para no, I want an independent kasi sa ano siya sa Iloto Games eh. Hindi, dapat third party IT expert. Walang kinalaman sa PCSO, walang kinalaman sa Pacific. DICT? Okay, very good. Para magsabi kung totoo ba itong mga itong concern, kung meron bang basis itong concern na maraming mga mananay sa loto. Okay. You're there and you've been listening. Kanina pa.
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Good morning to you. And state your name, please, ma'am.
I'm Attorney Hazel Bianca Ortega from the DICT.
Okay, pwede natin lagyan ng pangalan. Si ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Chair, first we apologize because right now we don't have any technical experts that focuses on online games as of the moment. However, we can commit to submit our position paper upon gathering all the information that we could discuss in this platform, most especially in coordination with other representatives with other government agencies also. Mr. Chair, thank you.
Attorney Ortega. Okay, Mr. Robles and Mr. Akua, Chairman ng PCSO. So, nandun na po tayo sa 2060 million. Ang sinasabi ng ilan, merong kayong plinanta na tao para tayaan ang lahat ng possible combinations. At ginawa yun yun, 280 million ang ginastos. Minus dun sa 640, may ganansya pang 360. Paano gagawin yon? 14 million combinations. Napakatagal yon. Kung tutuusin. DICT, you're still following? Now, ang sinasabi ngayon nila, possible naman daw yon. Especially, itong 649 ay pinalunan sa online. Pwedeng manipulahin yung machine na para magkaroon na automatic sequence betting na in a matter of minutes or hours, kaya nang matayaan ang lahat ng numero. You follow me, DICT? So is that something,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
pagsay lang, is that possible?
Mr. Chair, as far as we understand, the intricacies of the system with respect to online gaming and specifically for Lotto games are very unique and different from one another. That's why we really need to also cooperate. We also really need the cooperation of other government agencies for us to understand how their system works and compare it vice versa with what we know right now in our department, Mr. Chair.
What's your reaction, Mr. Robles?
Your concern, Mr. Chair, is very valid. We understand that you really wanted to get at the bottom of this. But kami po ay tumataya. Ang laro po namin ay you have to bet it actually. Yung system betting, which is actually with the e-lotto, is actually only for 6 days yung advance nila. Ano po? So, we don't know of yung sinasabi yung ganyan po karaming massive voting. Hindi ko po alam paano po gagawin yon. And to begin with po, we would like to assure you that you can never manipulate it. Kaya nga po allowed kami mag-bet, Mr. Chair. Even I can bet. Because it's beyond me, Mr. Chairman. Even if we wanted to, with the system we have po, we cannot. Kaya I take exception na kayang panalunin, no? Definitely, marami pong tataya pag malaki ang jackpot. Yun po naman ang objective namin. So really bring in the bettors, no? Because if mamanipulahin yan, kung kaya pong manipulatin yan, Your Honor, I don't think you had to bet more. Kasi kung ang premise natin ay ma-manipulate, I think just 20 pesos will be
Okay.
enough.
Mr. Chair, Mr. General Manager, you're hearing me but you're not listening. Wala ko sinasabi na mamanipulahin yung game. There's no manipulation actually, kung tutusin. What I'm trying to say here is, tatayaan lahat ng possible combinations. Again, DICT, tatayaan yung 14 million combinations. Sabi mo kasi may 6 days.
Yung advance betting
Advance?
po yan,
Okay.
advance betting. Mr. Chair, if I may.
Sir, let me finish. Tatayaan po lahat na itong 14 million combinations. How would that happen? Kasi kung 14 million, hindi naman pwede isang tao taya dito, taya doon, taya doon. Magulo at impossible. Pero pwedeng gawin ng isang tao lang at merong siyang kasabwat sa Pacific online. Kasi di ba yung 649, it was one through Iloto. Tama?
Hindi po, sa ano po yan, sa stand-alone po yung over the counter.
Sige, okay pa rin ako dyan, kahit na standalone. Okay, ngayon, tatayaan lahat ng possible combination. In matters of days, not days, in matters of hours, may konting adjustment doon sa machine para matayaan lahat ng combinations. Sa PCSO, pwedeng magkaroon, not in PCSO, sa isang bodega dyan, 10 machine, walang gagawin, every second, every minute, every hour, kundi mag-generate ng taya hanggang sa makover na yung 14 million combinations in a matter of hours. After 24 hours, bingo, 10 machines, natayaan na yung 14 million combinations. That is the reason why nagkaroon ng duda yung pagdadagdag. Kaya nga, I'm here to tell you, I will stop that practice ninyo na mag-augment from the prize fund.
Mr. Chair, our records will show.
Augment sa jackpot coming from the prize reserve fund. So, you follow me, Mr. Robles?
But Mr. Chair, if I may, betting po on all combinations is a right of anybody. Kung it doesn't guarantee anything po. Kung assuming somebody betted on all the combinations, which is allowed naman po, if you can, it doesn't even guarantee you that you will get the jackpot by yourself. No?
Yes.
Paring 2 kayo, 3 kayo,
Yes.
4 po. That's number 1. Number 2, our record shows na hindi naman po binetan po ang lahat ng combinations on the day po ng tinamaan.
So, you can show us that record
Opo.
na
Opo.
hindi tinayaan
Hindi
lahat.
po.
Kasi yun ang concern ng mga
Opo.
bettors.
Hindi po natayaan.
And you will also show us, hindi lang sa 649, so sa lahat ng games.
Opo.
642, 645, 649, 655, and
Yes, Your
658.
Honor. Yes,
Kasi yun ang concern ng mga
Opo.
bettors.
Opo.
So show us the records na hindi lahat ng combinations ay tinayaan.
Opo.
Kasi pag lumitaw na lahat ng combination ay tinayaan para manalo, then doon nagkaroon ng house show kung tawagin.
Well, sabi ko nga po,
Hindi lang sir, kailangan lang sagutin mo lang. I need a record
Opo, we'll give you po now. If
sa
if
lahat
you want
ng panalo, hindi tinayaan ang lahat ng combinations.
po. Opo.
Okay. Now, isa pa, dito sa nakausap ko na IT experts. Sample, tataya sa Novaliches ng numerong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then, alam niyo po yung route, kung tawagin? Route access.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, may I refer you to...
Sino bang IT expert niyo? Route access sa computer. Do
Yeah,
you know what I'm
OIC
saying? If you're really an expert sa the IT, if you're really an IT expert, you should know what is the route access means. Okay. So, kakaintindihan tayo. At least meron isa dito na kaintindi. So, tataya ng 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sabihin natin sila baliches. And then, after matayaan yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pupunta ngayon doon sa main computer system na may root access, yung taong may root access, na pagkatapos ng draw na 9 o'clock, lumabas 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Napapalo nyo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So lumabas yung 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na yan ha, nitong si Juan. So yung merong root access, papalitan niya sa computer yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na tinayaan. Kahit na ito'y tinaya sa outlet. Gagawin niyang 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same serial number, same everything, except yung papalitan niya is the numero. Kasi nga, sa outlet, wala namang resibo. Right? May resibo pa from the Pulay? Wala, di ba?
Meron po. Tickets.
Okay. Pero sa Lotto outlet, may resibo. Pero sa iLotto, wala.
Meron din po, electronic.
Yeah, it's a QR out, but no,
Okay.
no.
Pero
Electronic.
where do you keep those receipts?
There's,
So meron kayong receipt sa lahat ng taya?
you mean the physical lotto?
Yes. Kayo na sa outlet.
Yeah.
So alam mo, may
we can
tumaya
trace.
sa inyo.
Yeah, we
Meron
have.
kayong resibo? Sa resibo ng taya, ibig sabihin yung tumaya.
We
Yung
know.
numerong tinayaan.
Actually, we know po the which is the computer itself of the provider has the number. That's why they know kung nanalo sa outlet.
No, what I'm trying to say, Ms. Xavier, ng National
Sorry po.
President ng Pulaay, pakisabi mo na anong isa ng Pulaay, ma'am?
Philippine Online Lottery Agents Association, Inc.
Very good. Ang ibig sabihin, kapag halimbawa ang isang tao tumaya doon sa machine ninyo, sa outlet, di ba? Okay, nabigyan siya ng ticket niya. Meron din ba kayong physical receipt doon sa numero mga tinaya niya with serial number?
Wala po.
Okay. So wala. Siyempre, yung receipt na sinasabi niya na meron, yun yung receipt na napupunta
Yes po.
sa debtor.
Yes, Chair.
Pero
Mr. Chair.
walang naiiwang resibo sa inyo para malaman nyo physical evidence na yung tinayaan ng debtor kung ano yon.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Still follow me. Kaya yun sinasabi ko. So, yung may root access na tao, papalitan niya ngayon yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at gagawin niyang 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? And then, yung serial number stays and all. Pagkatapos niyan, ng magmanipula, magkakaroon na siya ngayon ng ticket na 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 from a machine na nakatago somewhere. Well, of course, you're gonna say no. I'm not asking you, ma'am. Sorry, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the yung IT na merong alam sa root access, and then of course the DICT. Please don't answer if I'm not addressing to you. Please don't answer, please. At wag po kayong iling-iling, please. Just stay calm and composed. Okay? Ma'am Cireles.
Yes po, Mr. Chair, good morning po. That cannot be done po, na we will be inserting or changing the bets that is to a winning number doon po. Kasi po, we have established procedure that is ISO certified, and after when we draw the balls po, the winning numbers, and then that will be inputted into our system. And that's the time po na ma-generate kung meron pong winner or wala. So, and then that will be validated again to another system that should match the result of the production system, which is the current lottery system online. And then we have the backup system where we will produce the result of the draw that will match the production and the backup.
I understand. I see where you're coming from. But what I'm saying is, yun ay kayang palitan kung sino man yung taong may root access. Sino-sino po yung mga taong may root access sa inyo? Who are they? Give me the names.
The root, the
Di ba
super...
dapat dalawa yan? Merong isang tao tapos merong isa na nakatago dapat sa safe.
Yes po.
Okay.
That
Now,
is,
give me the names of the person na merong root access because I need to check his credibility.
Apo, that is the GM po.
GM.
And sorry.
So, si GM ang may root access?
Apo, our GM po, he has the super user account po and the administrator account. And I think, Sir Ernel, you have or another. Yes, admin. And Sir AJM Casas, which is,
So marami merong hawak sa root access?
we have two po.
2. So, si GM, sino yung pangalawa?
Si Sir Arnel po, because he's the Assistant General for the gaming
Arnel
sector.
Casas. Okay. So, si Arnel Casas is, Mr. Casas is the AGM. Okay. So, dalawa. Di ba dapat meron pa isa nasa sa vault yan dapat? O wala na, dalawa lang.
Dalawa.
Now, my question to you, DICT, is it possible na yung mga taong may root access can edit, yung sinasabi nga niya, once na lumabas yung mga games, agad-agad automatic, magsasabing may winner o wala.
Mr. Chair, sorry, but we shall verify such information with our principals and technical experts. Accordingly, we shall integrate the same in our position paper, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So that will be on our next hearing, gusto ko po magpalabas kayo ng inyong opinion. Ito po ay sabi ng mga nakausap pong tao. So ang sinasabi ngayon ng nakakaintindi sa root access, it is not being done. It's different na it's not being done and it is impossible. Hindi nyo ginagawa. I'm not saying na ginagawa nyo. So hindi nyo ginagawa pero pwedeng gawin kung gugustuhin. Is that a correct statement from me? Kung gugustuhin, kaya. Pero hindi nyo ginagawa.
With the safeguards po, that is not possible.
With the safeguards. And what are those safeguards?
That is po, we immediately, like what I have said po kanina, we have the production system. The one, yung pong ginagamit natin and the backup. So we immediately match the result of that so that we will establish that there's no insertion or
So,
whatever.
kaya nga, who is that person who's doing the matching, sabi mo?
The matching po, the data security.
Data security?
Opo,
And who is that person?
It's a team po.
Team. And who's the team
Headed
leader?
by po with Ralavin.
Data security.
Opo, Data
Mind
Security
you,
Division.
let me tell you a brief story. There's the biggest scandal in the US na kung saan yung data security nila nagmanipula ng lotto game at nakulong.
But he
So,
is
you said
not,
data security.
Opo.
Hindi ko pinagbibintangan itong taon to. Pero, nabasa mo yon yung scandal sa US, lotto scandal sa US? Is that Lipton? Tipton. Siya yung data security chief. Pumasok siya sa computer system. This is an online game. Minanipula niya. Okay. Sinasabi ko lang yun. Di na pangdagdag information. So, the data security,
Yes. There are
And?
representatives also from the Internal Audit Service Department.
which is part of PCSO.
Yes po.
Okay.
And then,
Walang tagalabas.
meron po, the COA, Commission on Audit po, Mr. Chair.
Kasama nanonood.
Yes po. They are part of...
No, pag yung nanalo na yung numero and then sinisiguro na yung numerong nanalo ay tinitingnan, gumagawa ng matching whether on that particular game somebody won or did not win. Nandun yung COA?
Yes, part of the audit po, sir.
Hindi, kasi binanggit mo yung COA. Okay ako sa... gusto ko dapat nandun yung COA kasi kung kayo sa PCSO, may pagdududa pa rin sa taong bayan. So, dapat may independent. So, meron taga-COA. And who is that from COA? Nandun ba talaga mismo yung COA physically present?
Yes po, Mr. Chair. They are always there po. For
They are. So, bisa pa maraming taga-COA.
Yes po. They are also a group or a team po.
They are there as a team?
Yes po. There are representatives po for every draw. to audit the
Same
draw
representative
process.
all the time?
They're on a shifting or rotation schedule.
Mga ilan?
How many sa COA? Maybe 12 to 15 po.
So 12. Alam mo kung ba't ko tinatanong ito lahat? Para masatisfy. Itong lahat ng katanungan ko, galing to, hindi ito gawa-gawa ko lang.
Yes, Mr.
Ito'y galing sa mga nakakausap ko na nagdududa. Kaya dapat masagot ito ng tama dahil kapag hindi nyo nasagot ng tama, yung pagdududa hindi mawawala. So we're here to make sure na maalis yung pagdududa sa isip ng mga tao.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, ngayon, meron taga-COA. Sure ka. And I need a record and a CCTV. Dapat yan hindi pwedeng sa kwarto kayo-kayo lang. Dapat may CCTV recorded and all yung ginagawa. Napapalo ba yan?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
How is it being done?
Opo, it is written in our ISO certified process po that this procedure should be done and participated by
Well,
these
it should be done. Is it madali lang sabihin should be done, but is it being done?
Yes po, Mr.
And
Chair.
you have proof that it is being done properly, which is paano? Sa isang room?
Yes po, in a room po where the machine or the equipment is there.
Okay.
And then it is recorded po. And then there's a CCTV din po on that room.
Okay. Na para sinasabi na may nanalo or walang nanalo.
Yes po. And they attach their signatures on that report.
Okay. Pero just the same, kayo ang nakakaalam nga noon na may nanalo wala. Pero kami sa public, we don't know yet. Until na kayo mag-release ng inyong statements sa PCSO. Now, halimbawa na lang, ito yung wild imaginations from the bettors. Nagsabwatan lahat. Halimbawa na lang. So, yung may root access, kaya pa rin manipulahin yon. Nag-usap-usap lahat. Mga chief, mga bossing, mga friendship, tahimik na kayo dyan. Papalitan natin itong through the root access, may root access, palitan natin, palabasin natin na may nanalo. Hindi nyo ginawa yon. Wala akong binibintang. Possible or not?
Possible po.
Thank you. I rest my case.
Mr.
Yes,
Chair,
Mr. Robles.
if I may, I understand po yung sinasabi niyo, yung meron ng nanalo, tapos hahabulin nila ng panalo. Ganun po ba ang from my system? I would just like to inform the committee that we had ako po, when I came, yun din po ang una kong tinignan. But ang practice po is at 8:30, cut off na po. All bets are separated in a flash drive. Standalone po yun, it's not online. So hiwalay na po yun. So for that alone, hindi na po pwedeng ma-insert yun. May standalone po na computer. In fact, pag nanonood po ang mga tao sa amin, almost real time po ang pagpasok ng bola dun sa standalone na yon. So I don't think it's possible kasi hindi na ho online yun nasa drive na yun Kaya kami po sa group namin, nauuna po kaming malaman because almost simultaneous po paglabas ng number, pindot siya. Almost simultaneous po. So wag ko kayo mag-alala, there's no way mape-penetrate nila dahil nakihiwalay na po yung lahat ng bets na pumasok. Hindi na po pwedeng dagdagan yon. At our cut-off, kaya po 8:30 kami, cut-off na po yun. At 9 o'clock, drawn na po. But there's a 30-minute yan na hindi na po pwedeng pasukan ng bets. Kahit po gustuhin, even online, hindi na po nila may papasok.
Dahil ano po, Mr. Robles, dahil
Kasi po, kaya stand-alone na po yan, kumbaga naka-separate na po.
and that's
So,
computer.
yung flash drive po,
Flash drive.
doon na po lahat ng
Let me
bet.
remind you, Mr. Robles, I'm not an IT expert. Okay, hindi ako nagmamagalingan. Pero lahat ng computer kaya i-corrupt.
Well,
In fact, the best computer, the most secured computer, even sa Pentagon na computer, supposed to be the most safest and guarded computer on this planet, ay na-corrupt o na-penetrate ng isang hacker. So don't tell me, yung computer ninyo na sinasabi mo drive, hindi kayo makorrupt
na,
yan.
I'm just saying, Your Honor, that that's the process that we have. Kaya, para
I understand, Mr.
mahirap.
Robles. Yes. I'm not saying na nandaraya kayo. Pero it's possible, tulad nga sinabi ng ni, anong pangalan niyo po, madam? Ma'am May. So, lahat ng computer, as long as it's a computer, kaya makurap yan, kaya maihack. Yun yung akin pinopoint out dito. So, therefore, with this, ang gusto ko pong mangyari, where's the BIR here?
Hello po, Mr. Chair.
BIR, pagbabanggain natin, lahat ng mga nanalo sa loto, let's start with, kasi alam ko it will take some time. September of 2023, all winnings ng September 23, ibabangga natin sa BIR na magagaling sa PCSO. Kunyari, ang winner ay, para mapabilis tayo, ang winner ay sa lahat ng games is 20. Kunyari na lang, 20 winners sa September equals to, sabi natin, 100 million. So yung 100 million, 20% tax is 20 million. So dapat magmamatch yan. Lalabas sa BIR, dapat 20 katao ang tumaya at 20 million ang binayaran tax. I need that kind of record from the BIR sa next hearing. Can you do that? So mababanggaan, cross-matching tayo.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Ano lang po, kasi unfortunately, Mr. Chair, under Section 270 ng Tax Code, we are prohibited from disclosing exact information on the returns filed unless siguro po may consent from the taxpayer. So if mabigyan po kami ng PCSO ng written consent na they are allowing us to disclose po.
Dapat, then we will subpoena. Hindi pwede tago yung record na yan. It will be subpoenaed. Kung kinakailangan pupunta sa korte, I will do that.
Opo.
Very important yan eh. Kasi ito
Yes.
kasi pag nasagot nyo ito lahat, tatahimik na ako. Kasi itong sinasabi ko, you agree, para maalis po yung agam-agam ng taong bayan. Kasi for the longest time, marami nagdududa eh. Meron pang nag-chat sa akin, nag-text sa akin, Idol, sir, 20 years na ako tumataya, wala pa rin ako nanalo at yung mga nanalo, hindi man na pinapakita yung mukha. Ito pa, lately, ang daming pera ng PCSO, poor editing pa. Sana man lang kumuha kayo ng magaling na editor. Yung kinuha yung editor, parang kindergarten. O di, nagkaduda po, di ba? So, Mr. Attorney Tibayan, sir. So how can we obtain that record?
Kaya, Mr. Chair, actually, we can extract that data. Wala pong problem po. And kung timely na file po nila yung ay na-remit nila sa BIR.
Yes, yun ang gusto ko. Pagbabanggain. Yung number of people na tumaya and then tumutugma doon sa amount na pinanalunan nila versus doon sa record ng BIR. Dapat magsisync yan. Tamang banggaan. Isa lang doon na numero that will not add up, then there's something wrong.
Is it possible, Mr. Chair, if you can ask the consent of provide and the waiver pa rin po of the specific provisions of the NIRC? Baka po mahingi po natin.
Okay, Mr. Robles, is that possible?
Yung willingness po namin is there. I'll just have to check po with our legal. Can our legal be recognized, Attorney Leia, Your Honor?
Okay. Is that Attorney Jimenez? Okay, Attorney Leia Christine Jimenez, ma'am.
Good
The
morning,
legal
Ms.
department ng PCSO.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Chair. So, the consent of PCSO, under the Data Privacy Act, Your Honor, we can release those information subject to the subpoena issued by this committee.
Okay, so pag nag-issue ng subpoena ang committee doon, you will oblige.
Yes, Your Honor. And also,
At so bibigyan niyo doon bibigyan niyo permiso yung BIR.
and
para-
also a written, if there is a written letter from the BIR, since this is a part of the regulatory function also of the government agency.
So BIR, I'm ordering you na gumawa ka na agad ng letter doon kay Attorney Jimenez para doon sa pinag-usapan nating records na gusto ko makita.
We'll prepare that right away po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Good. COMSEC, Can you issue the subpoena? Hintayin natin si Coco. Ako nga pala. Wala ba ba? Okay. Sige. Okay, so, Mr. Robles, stop na natin yung pag-augment ng price. Hayaan na lang natin na lumaki yung jackpot dahil sa taong mga tumataya, progressive. May binagit ka kanina. Anong tawag niyo po doon kanina? Ang tawag ko doon progressive.
Snowballing po, snowballing.
So, kaya na natin maging snowballing, result ng snowballing, yung jackpot. Huwag na tayo magdagdag. Kasi yung pagdadagdag natin, para sa akin, hindi lang dahil sa pagdududa ng taong bayan, kundi sayang po kinita na po natin yung price fund. Surplus, very good. Ang sarap pakinggan. May surplus. Ibig sabihin, surplus meaning sobra-sobra na. Surplus means literally sobra na. So, dapat yung sobra-sobra ng pera, i-boost natin doon sa kulang na ayuda sa mga nangailangan natin pobreng kababayan. Which is chemotherapy, kidney dialysis, ambulansya, wheelchair, hospital bills, gamot, etc. etc. Doon natin i-boost yung surplus kasi yung mga nabanggit ko mga tao, kulang Kulang ang tulong. Sayang pa yung daan-daan milyon o bilyones. In this case, in December of last year, ang augmentation ninyo umabot sa 1-point-something billion. Tama? So yung 1.7, thereabouts, 1-point-something billion, ibinuhos nyo na lang sana doon sa kawang gawa. Kaysa naman napunta lang sa isa, dalawa, o liman, o ilang tao lang nanalo.
Mr. Chair, as I've said, yung po ay allocated po lahat. Kahit po yung nanalong yun, automatic din po augmented, hindi lang po yung charity namin, pati po yung universal healthcare gain doon. Kasi 40% po ng charity namin. So, as far as kung mas marami pang natulungan, definitely po, mas marami ang natulungan dahil na-enroll po yun Bukod sa taxes, we gained more for charity, even the universal healthcare po.
Makasingit po, Mr. Robles, yung magkano po yung augment for December? 1 point?
May we recognize the
Okay.
NLI?
Kasi kung sasabihin mo sa akin na noong December, yung 1.7 billion na in-augment ninyo at sumobra pa kayo dyan, then medyo yung kilay na marami medyo bababa. Sa ngayon nakataas. How much was augmented from the prize fund reserve?
Is the jackpot. Okay. So we have an existing computed jackpot price for a total of 360.
Ma'am, diretso na po.
Okay.
Noong December, sa lahat ng Lotto games, 642, 645, 649, 655, 658, 58 ba? 658, am I right?
658 for a total of 1,336,000,000.
1.3.
Opo, 1.3. Ang naging total sales po natin is 2.2 billion.
Okay. So magkano ang napunta doon sa charity?
30% of that po, sir.
Which is?
30% at 2.2 billion. 240 million.
Ito may 1.3 tayo. Na sana yung 1.3, binuhos na lang natin doon sa sa kawang gawa. Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, kasi ang revenue allocation po namin is mandated by law. Talaga pong 30% will have to go to charity. Even if we wanted to pour all po the prize fund reserve, it will remain po sa prize fund po yun. Yun po ang, if our charter will be amended po.
Okay, then we will change the charter. We will change the charter and at the same time, papahinto ko yung pag-augment sa premyo. So, that will change the charter. Is that, yan bang sasabi ni Mr. GM? So, change ko yung charter ninyo na para hindi na kayo mag-augment.
Opo,
sa
opo.
jackpot.
Kung, if you can help us po dyan sa limit. Actually,
At sinasabi
restricting po
niyo
talaga ang
30%,
charter namin.
Tataasan ko yan na para yung mga surplus mapunta na sa charity.
Sige po, if you could legislate,
Lahat
we
ng
would really
surplus-
appreciate that po.
Kasi po, maraming mga probinsya na kulang ang ambulansya. Maraming mga probinsya na kawawa yung mga ospital. Maraming mga kababayan natin na namamatay dahil walang pambayad. Hindi na kidney dialysis, chemotherapy. With that billions and billions of pesos na surplus every single year, magdudugtong yan ng maraming buhay. So I will pass, i-revisit ko yung charter, na to make sure yung mga surplus, all of that, should go to charity.
Mr. Chair, there's a pending bill at the Senate now. If you could help us, it's called the PIFITA, Passive Income Financial Intermediary. So if you could help us there, that will reduce our documentary stamps from 20% to 10%. That will definitely go po. Sa malaking bagay po yun to charity. Hindi na po kayo mahirapan. It's already pending here. And we will really release funds for charity. So if you could help us po doon.
Okay. Sige, ako one of the author of that.
Okay.
So I will make sure.
Thank
From
you
now
po.
on,
Thank you po.
wala na yung
PIFITA.
augmentation at yung mga surplus na yan, diretso yan sa charity. Wala nang kung saan-saan pang pwedeng gamitin. Papalitan na natin yung sistema yan. Now, pakalawa muna, kanina pa nakatingin sa si Ma'am Pulaay, yung 2,000 na machines, yung 2,000 na nawalan ng hanap buhay, gusto kong maibalik yun. Kawawa sila. Marami sa kanila nag-invest, mga retirees, OFWs, maliliit na tao na gustong magkaroon ng munting negosyo. Pinatay. Mamaya online, I'll deal with you. Dahil magkakaroon ng online. So, Mr. Robles, pag-usapan natin itong 2,000 na mga outlets, operators, and I want them back.
Sige po, Your Honor. Gagawin po namin ng paraan. Yun lang po kasing options namin, we are weighing it. Yung isa po kasing machine, 450,000. If we would continue reordering, masyado hong mabigat yun para sa kanila. Kaya we are looking for, paano hindi ho mababawi yun eh. Kaya, wag ho kayo mag-alala, Mr. Chairman. I will get back to you as soon as we find a solution. We have in a pipeline, just too premature. And then we will give maybe even more than 2,000, Mr. Chairman.
Miss Evelyn Javier ng Pulaay, may sinasabi niya 450,000 ang halaga ng machine. Ano pong reaction niyo?
Kaya naman po yan ng PCSO na bumili talaga if they wanted to.
Di ba meron kayo na machine? So,
Opo.
so upgrading na siguro kailangan.
We consider
Bago
that, Mr. Chair, we consider that tinanggihan ho ng bagong system, hindi na ho sila 25 years na po kasi yun eh, yung system na yun. So, we really have to migrate. Yung predecessor ko po at our board that went ahead of us, di na kailangan palitan. I think, nagkamali po sila sa number. Because when I asked management, they were requesting for 11,000. Ang recommendation po ng management is really 11,000. And nung na-bid out po, which I came is already project implementation stage na po eh. They're already going 6,500 po.
Miss Javier?
Mr. Chair, yung machine po na pinalitan ng bagong PLS, hindi po siya 25 years. Kasi we started po a machine when we started nung unang-una pa. Ang ginagamit po namin machine, walang monitor, yung maliit lang po siya. Na parang yun ang ginagamit po na pangbilang ng mga bumoboto. I mean, wala po siyang monitor, parang pinapasok lang po at lumalabas. Po yung, to my understanding po, yung machine po, which they call legacy, na dapat po sana yun ang papayagan ng gamitin. Pwede pa po yung gamitin, hindi po, yun yung ginagamit namin bago ho nag-upgrade eh. Lahat ng agents po will testify for that. Lahat kami dito sa Luzon, wala po kaming problema na kahit na po siya matagal na, nagagamit pa po namin yung machine na yun. Kahit nga hindi ho kami nag-upgrade eh, nagagamit pa po siya. Ang hindi ho talaga maayos na machine ay yung pong Pacific Online, which is nakaano po dun sa Mindanao at sa Vismin, na dinala po rin dito. Sa Luzon, nung nagpalit po ng gobyerno, dati doon lang po sila sa Vismin. Tapos po, nung time po ni President Pinoy, they were allowed po na mag-install din dito. Yung Pacific Online po, yun ang nirereklamo po even sa Vismin na talaga pong dilapidated na. Pero yung machine po ng Luzon, which belongs to the PGMC, kahit sino po I will bring you all the agents na merong FLX po. Maayos pa po kaya yun ang nire-request po ng mga agents natin na na-displaced na pwede pa nilang gamitin yon at kung pwede yun po ang ilagay nila sa mga wala pa pong machine. Dahil it will take time bago po sila maka-order po eh.
Mr. Robles, yung
Thank you
sinasabi
po.
ni Ms. Javier,
Sige po, we will refer it po for the technical kasi hindi rin po siya expert, hindi rin po ako expert. So we will refer it po for our technical kung pwede nga ho yan. Kasi po, hindi naman po rin kami nagra-run ng system. We have a provider po doon. So we will defer to that po. And tingnan po natin yung validity ng sinasabi niya po. At we will get an opinion based on their study po para mahirap din kasi while ako nga po sabi ko po at least dapat mga 8,000 po eh. But hindi po ako nag-decide at that time. So we will, Mr. Chair, we will seriously look into it and study, validate yung kanyang mga observations.
okay, I would like to get the opinion of the chairman of PCSO na kanina pa nakaboard na nakikinig sa atin. Chairman Juni Kua, sir, what's your opinion? In relations po, sa lahat na lang po, sa lahat na lang.
Polay?
And then, pangalawa po dito sa Pulay.
Yeah.
Una po doon sa napag-usapan natin, kanina pa napag-usapan namin, integrity ng PCSO. Ng Lotto Games, sorry.
Well, hindi po ako technical na person at napakinggan ko po yung inyong magandang paliwanag na maaari kahit na anong computer ay posibleng ma-hack. So yung inyong pangamba, I think is a valid concern. And having said that, siguro this is an opportunity for us to really take a closer look on what can still be done to make sure na yung possibility ng hacking ay maiwasan. So on the issue of passing legislation that will improve our flexibility so that we can increase our charity fund, very well taken po yun. At your idea of taking a look at the possibility of further improving a very old legislation to improve the ability of the PCSO to extend more services to our needy countrymen is really very well taken. And also with respect to Polay, coming from someone who is really experienced on the ground, na may posibilidad na yung makina ng PGMC ay maging solusyon, I agree with management that we should take a look at it. So, thank you, Mr. Chairman.